Yeah. Hello, we here.
I told you he was going back on there.
I couldn't leave y'all hanging. We appreciate y'all so much. We'll give y'all some gems.
Okay.
And as you can tell, I don't have any makeup on. You know, my stylist went home for tonight. You know, because
All natural.
Yeah,
I got a little eyeliner.
yeah. That's what we said. So yeah, let's talk. 2023 is for me.
Yes.
What makes 2023 for you?
Oh man, this is the year of travel. This is the year of trying new things, just exploring and just rolling with it.
I like that. I like that. The
What about for you?
supernatural miracles and blessings that's
Yes.
going to take place. It has already began.
It started already.
Already started
Yes.
already. As you heard earlier when we went to get something to eat Ruby Tuesday, we had a special individual that actually came walk up to the table where we
Right.
were. And I was sitting, adjacent from Trina, and we was talking normally. This individual came up to me and said, "I love your shoes. Where did you get those shoes from?"
Yeah.
I proceeded to tell him where I got them from, and he said, "Thank you very much," and say, "High five."
That's it.
I was like,
2 minutes later, gone.
nowhere to be found in the whole mall because Ruby Tuesday is actually the first storefront
Yeah, in
the mall.
Right.
Long story short, I'm expecting great things to take place this year. And if you guys not encouraged already just by us bringing you the raw, the truth,
Being very
and,
transparent, open, honest.
and that's the way to go.
That's
Because
it.
there's no need to fool somebody or lie to somebody to
No.
try to make it seem like
'Cause you can't
we're
fool
so
everybody.
holy, we don't argue with each other, we don't have disagreements. Any person that was married can never say they never had a disagreement with each other.
No.
That's not human. You're gonna disagree, but you don't have to
sure.
lay hands and hit each other and fight and slap and kick you out. This one sleep on the chair. That
Right.
let's
you
be
in this
completely
room, I'm
honest.
in that room. No, we didn't do nothing like
Never,
that. No.
never that.
No.
Never that. You have turned the other direction. And I said, okay, fine. I just put my butt against your butt. To the other way around in the fetal
Position.
cuddling
Spooning.
position, spooning position.
Spooning.
I'm fine. I turn this way. You feel my buns against yours. Simple as that.
That didn't last very long.
No. So yeah, you know what? It's good to be married. It feels good to be with somebody who actually gets you. You guys got to find somebody like that.
Right. You get you. It's more besides just love. Meaning they got to understand you as a person. They need to understand your flaws. They need to know that every day you ain't going to wake up and be sunny and cheery all the time. Just be able to roll with the flow, how it goes through the seasons.
For sure. And you got to be able to do everything together. Because if you with somebody who don't understand you and your desires and your things that get you to where you feel
Right.
like you need to be in life, then you with the wrong person.
Exactly. You also need somebody who's going to push you and make you go beyond your means.
Absolutely.
Whatever you feel like, you don't want somebody who say, okay, well, you just get in your little rut and you just stay complacent. You know, well, I don't have to do this. No, you need somebody out there that's going to be like, come on, let's go.
Let's
get
do
up.
it.
Just do it. Come
Yeah,
on, just move
for
it.
sure.
We'll figure it out as it goes along.
Right. And I just learned, like I say, it's all about trial and error. And the longer you be with somebody, the longer you understand them. You know what they like. You know what they look like. You know what they smell like. You know their favorite cover underdrawers.
Yeah.
You know their favorite name brand of underwears. You know what type of first they like food, what they're allergic to. You should know everything
And
it
you
is.
ain't going to know about it until you live under the same roof.
That's for sure.
And that is what's going to give you your pet peeves of the same, what they call it now, icks or whatever.
Yeah,
but that's what
that's
gives you
what
pet peeves of what that individual is like. You ain't going to know nothing until you under the same
For sure.
four walls.
How y'all like my new leather jacket? I had to get it, man. This is real Italian leather. And the inside actually changes colors. That was a selling point. Hand stitched too, by the way. And you know what? And got the button in the inside. This is over the top from what jacket. And it's so lightweight too.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Real leather is not heavy.
Does it keep you warm?
It keeps me very warm. I feel like I got on my North Face jacket actually, and So back on subject is like life is only what you make it to be.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of y'all goes to churches. I gotta say this. That's cool. But how do you live before you go to church and outside
of church? How do you live before you get there and when you leave there? Are you the same person?
You should need nobody to pump you up when you go to church. you know what? You should already be on fire. And
I mean, you come
that's
for
the
the Lord,
way.
aren't you?
That's what I'm saying. Though.
I mean, unless you're not.
You don't need nobody to usher you in the presence of God. Our job as ministers and musical directors, praise and worship leaders, bishops, ministers, pastors, whatever, one and all, is to help assist.
Right.
Kind of like shoot a little bit of gas or kerosene, if you will, on the grill, on the fire.
But it's already burnt.
Yeah, but the coal's already burnt.
Yeah, it's already hot.
Yeah.
You just keep lighting it up, but you already came ready to go.
For sure.
Yes.
And so, yeah, as far as work, I mean, a lot of y'all working in a position that has no growth. You got to move. And some of you want to move from a position that God already has much growth for you to do.
Well.
So, yeah, that part. Don't always chase the bag. Don't bag meaning money. So don't always chase the money. Money is good, cool. But at the end of the day, your peace of mind, your health, your well-being, and it's good to be loved and feel loved.
Exactly. And by not always chasing the bag, that don't mean that monetary won't follow you based upon, you know, your position and stuff like that. But you got to be comfortable where you at as far as your environment, as far as your work. You don't want to get up every morning and be like, again.
Right.
Like, how is that going to motivate you to drive? It got to be more besides a check that brings you in the doors.
Right. So you got to have that internal drive and that passion to say, you know, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do something great. Even if you don't like the person working next alongside you.
I don't know. Now, see,
I never had that problem when I used to work in a factory setting or a
I never
warehouse.
had that issue, but I'm big on that.
26 years, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
23 years ago.
I never had that issue, but I'm big on that. I have to be able to work with people.
You got to be able to, I guess the word is coexist.
It's more
vibe.
I gotta have I gotta have good vibe people around me. I can't have negative people.
Partner
work
for the same cause, because it's all about making the numbers for the company.
Right. It's about making the numbers, but I gotta have people who around me who have positive vibes. I can't have
for sure
negative people just like, oh, what was me? Oh, well, this person did this or this person. What is that changing about you?
I think it's hard when somebody working for somebody or a company that they feel is no room for improvement, no room to grow. Because when I used to work in a warehouse 20 some odd years ago, or whatever the number was, I always felt like it was a dead end opportunity.
That's because
most people work a job not trying to elevate. It's just a job, not a career.
Right.
And you got some people who work there and say, you know what, I'm gonna go as far as this company will take me.
Right.
And so be it. If the company wants to travel, have me travel or relocate, so be it. I'm gonna do it. I never was that kind of person because I knew the goal was for me to have my own.
Right, but I feel like a person only gets stagnant at a job if they don't want growth for themselves.
Right.
It's not that the
That's
company
100%
doesn't.
True.
I feel like it's not that the company doesn't want you to grow. I feel like you're not applying yourself for growth. Because if you was actually out there doing it or what you're supposed to do or going a little bit beyond doing to learn more or take on more tasks, then why wouldn't you grow? And then at that point, you have grown already, and they still don't see where you have elevated. Then it's time for you to go somewhere else.
So then it's safe to say that a person there, but their heart and their mind not there.
Oh, and then it'll never work.
These are the people who actually get injured on the job too.
If your heart and mind ain't in it,
negative energy.
Nah, if your heart and mind ain't in it, it'll never work. I'm telling you right now, if you want to be in the management position or leadership position or supervisor position at your job, you gotta be professional. Number one.
Right. Gotta be professional. You know, get there on time. You know, don't cuss out nobody. Just do at your toes, or don't, or find somebody else to work.
So you gotta be professional,
and you can exit the other way.
What we talking about? Supervisors, people of leadership.
Right. Supervisors don't do what they're supposed to do. Some gonna be kissing each other.
I was saying it, but you say it.
I ain't talking. I ain't saying nothing.
Listen.
What is it? My name Joe, and I ain't know.
Listen.
I see some things. Okay?
Listen.
These different companies.
All I'm telling you is, you gotta be professional, and you need to be personable. Because if you're not personable enough, who's gonna want to come and tell you if they got something going on?
They ain't gonna tell you nothing.
No, they won't.
Because they don't trust you.
Right.
And
they
they
feel
think
like
you're one of the people.
Right.
And you're gonna snitch on them.
And you gonna tell all their business.
Right.
I ain't gonna tell nobody who gonna be running my mouth back and forth.
I don't care what you do, okay? We associates.
Yeah.
We work, we go home. We here to take care of family. So yeah. We're gonna end this thing soon.
Yeah.
So this part one. What can we call this?
What do we call this?
Growth. Growth.
That's what we're gonna call
Part
it.
one of growth. Let me charge my phone. We'll be back. So we got a lot to say about this.
See you soon.